Hi everyone, welcome to the video. I just clapped my hands so aggressive. This is my first get ready with me. I thought I'd film it as I'm going to an event tonight for a clothing brand called Mackage, which is a Canadian clothing brand having a launch. As you can probably tell, I've just got out of the shower. I've got like wet hair and fresh face and my little headband in that keeps my hair back. It's from Primark, but I got it ages ago, so I'm not sure if they still have it. But yeah, I'm just gonna show you how I'm gonna do my makeup. I'll show you what I wear as well and the products I'm using. I'm gonna keep it quite natural just because I don't really like wearing a lot of makeup anymore. Also, I'm not like a makeup artist or know how to do makeup properly, so this is just kind of what I do every day. But yeah, I've also got my really cozy dressing gown on. It's so comfy. I've already moisturised my skin before dinner just to let it all sink in, but I'll show you what I used. So I used the Garnier Skin Active Moisture Balm mixed with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and I kind of just mixed them in like a 3:1 ratio, this being 3 and this being 1, and it kind of acts like a primer as well, so you don't have to prime your skin. Yeah, that's like the combination I used on my skin. And I also exfoliated my lips using the Kiko lip scrub, which I love, I always use. And now I'm just gonna carry on with my makeup. So I'm going to use the Benefit Professional Primer, and this is the Matte Rescue version. So I just like to use like quite a small amount, just like a little pea size, and then warm it between my fingers. Also, my mirror's like down here, so sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. And I just like to put this all over. I like to use a matte version as I have quite combination skin. I could get an oily T-zone, so I kind of just hope that it works, but I don't really know if it does. Also, apologies if the lighting's really horrible. I don't have the best light in my room as I have the spotlights. And then I just take the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Mine's like so gross, in shade 25. I've just always used this concealer. I haven't really tried a lot of others, so I don't even know if it's the best, but it works for me. The blemishes I might have. If anyone else's skin scars so easily from like spots and blemishes, please let me know how you remove it or get rid of it. My skin scars so easily and the scars just remain. It's so annoying. To blend this in, I just literally use a sponge, any sponge I have, aloe herbs and rose water, just to dampen the beauty blender because I'm lazy and can't be bothered to go down to a tap. And then yeah, I just like blend it in with the sponge. Oh my god, this light is so horrific. Concealer done. Because I'm going to an event, I'm going to do a really light layer of foundation. So this is the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid Foundation. This is shade 45 Light Honey. It doesn't really match my face, but my neck is always a lot darker than my face. So I'm literally going to put just a couple pumps of this all around my face and blend it in. So I just like to pump it onto my finger, like so. Not gonna focus, but you get the idea. I literally just dot it around my face. So now that that's dotted around my face, I'm just going to take what brush do I use? The Real Techniques buffing brush to blend this out. I just literally do like circular motions. And make sure you blend that down your neck. I'm now going to take the number 7 translucent perfect light loose powder, which looks like this. It's just like a translucent colour, and I just take my sponge and dip the top bit in and just dab it under my eyes. I don't really bake, I just press it under my eyes and then I just press it under my eyes, like super messy. I don't really leave it for a long time, and now I'll just kind of blend it in by just pressing it into my skin. And I just take it onto my eyelids, as I get quite oily eyelids, so it helps to keep them a bit more matte. And I just make sure that's really blended. I feel like this powder's a little bit lighter. It's still a loose powder, it's the Collection Sheer Loose Powder, and this is in shade number 2 translucent, but I feel like this one is a little bit more fine and light, so I literally just use this all over my face, just because, as I said, I get quite oily skin sometimes, especially when I'm wearing makeup, so this just helps keep it a little bit matte throughout the day or night or whenever you're wearing makeup. And I just take it on this Revolution F103 kind of stipple brush and just put that all over my face, especially my T-zone area. And also I haven't experienced any flashback with these products, so that is another pro. If you could only use one makeup product, like ever, for the rest of your life, what would it be? I feel like it's a really interesting question. Let me know what yours would be in the comments. I think mine would be concealer or mascara, just because I love having eyelashes. But then I guess you can always use eyelash curlers, which give half of the effect of mascara, I guess. Done with that powder. And just to add a little bit more of my natural skin tone colour back into my face, as I feel like after them, even though they're translucent, they do kind of leave my skin looking a bit paler. So just to add a little bit more colour back in, and again to help mattify, I use a kind of skin tone powder. At the moment I've got the Bobbi Brown Skin Weightless Powder Foundation in shade Warm Natural 4.5, but it's a bit worse for wear. It's got worse. Some fell out. You get the gist, it's literally like broken so bad. So I'm thinking about getting the Estee Lauder, what's it called? Double Wear Powder, is that what it's called? So if any of you use it or know about it, please let me know if it's worth it. I'm literally just using the same brush as I use for the foundation, the buffing brush by Real Techniques. It's quite compact, so it packs the powder off. I feel like it works with this powder, as this powder isn't cakey. That is that powder done. I'm now going to do a bit of contour, and I made this Z palette ages ago, and I put this contour shade in it. I'm going to try and see what it is. It's from MAC. Oh, it's the shade Shadowy D55. And then I just take one of these angled brushes. This one's from Morphe and it's the MB35. Literally just like pat it in and then tap off the excess and just find those cheekbones. I take a bit of bronzer to make me look a bit more tanned and warm. So I use the number 7 bronzer in caramel, I think is the shade. Is it focusing? So yeah, this one's quite a nice shade, especially when I'm not that tanned. So I use a little bit more bronzer than I do of the cooler contour shade. So I just swirl my brush around and then tap off the excess. And again, kind of just do the same motion as I did for the contour, but I take it on my jawline and my forehead as well. I'm just going to take that same bronzer shade to put just on my eyelid using the Morphe E27 brush. It's just like a fluffy eyeshadow brush. It's just going to take a little bit of that and put it in the creases of my eyelids. Just to add some warmth. Done. And then I'm going to add a little bit of highlight. So for highlight, I'm just going to use the Benefit What's Up highlighter stick. This is like the mini version, but it's literally lasted me forever. And it's such a nice champagne-y colour. It's not going to focus, but I just literally take that on the tip of my finger. And I put it on my nose and my cheekbones and a little bit on my cupid's bow. I just like dab it. And it just adds a really subtle glow. And then I just like to take a powder highlighter to set it, and I use the Rimmel Kate Moss. It's like a highlight, contour and blush. Oh my god, I nearly dropped it. Highlight, contour and blush compact. I got this so long ago, I'm so sorry if they don't stock it anymore. But this is in shade number 3 Golden Bronze. I literally just use the highlight because it is the perfect champagne golden colour. Literally rubbish, but to apply that, I like to use the Real Techniques contour brush. That's quite ironic. I use a contour brush for highlight, but I just think it works really well. That much. Tap off the excess and then just apply. I don't want too much. It's not like big chunks of glitter, which is why I really like it. It's just kind of a subtle sheen. And then I also like to apply a bit of the same powder highlight to my brow bone and inner corner. This is the Spectrum A16 brush, and it's just kind of like a flat eyeshadow brush. And then I'm just going to curl my eyelashes using these eyelash colours. I think these are from Lottie. I got them in Superdrug ages ago. I'm now that I've curled my eyelashes, I'm going to apply mascara, and I'm going to use the mascara I use all the time, which is the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara in black. And I'm going to do this off camera because knowing me, I will poke myself in the eye if I do this on camera. Okay, mascara's done. And now I'm going to move on to brows. Literally all I do for brows is brush through them with the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper in shade medium dark. I kind of just like scrape off some of the product as it can be too much sometimes. I kind of just brush them upwards to make them a bit fluffier. And then I just take a makeup wipe if I need to clean them up a little bit. But yeah, I don't really like them being too clean. I like them being a bit fluffy and a bit rough and messy. And that is how I do my eyebrows. I just like to remove the makeup on my lips with a makeup wipe. I just use the simple ones. These are the ones I just have always got. And that is my makeup complete. I mean, I said it was going to be natural. That is a little bit more than I normally do, so I guess it's not that natural, but I got a bit carried away. I'll probably just add like the MAC lip conditioner just to add a bit of a sheen to my lips before I leave. But that is all I'm doing for makeup, and I'll show you what I'm wearing and how I've done my hair once I've done. For my hair, I'm pretty much just leaving it kind of like swept back but just natural, so I'll just take this out, fluff it up a little bit, and that'll be it. And then I haven't quite worked out what I'm wearing yet, so I'll show you as soon as I know. So this is the outfit I decided to go for. I'll tell you what it's from. So this is ASOS. I kind of ordered it in a panic last night because I was going to wear it with, well, I planned to wear it with some yellow kind of suit trousers, but the trousers arrived and I didn't like the trousers, and I kind of just like the blazer on its own, and yellows didn't match anyway. So yeah, the blazer's from ASOS, and I've kind of just worn it as a dress, but I've stuck these Zara shorts underneath it just because it is a little bit on the short side where I've got long legs. So yeah, that is kind of what I'm wearing. My bag is Zara. My boots are Topshop. They're just like little ankle boots. So yeah, that is my outfit for the event. And for my hair, I've kind of just swept it back. I just brushed it all back. So yeah, I didn't do much with my hair. But thank you so much for watching the video. I will insert any clips I get from the event at the end of this video. If I get any, but they'll just be filmed on my phone. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this Get Ready With Me. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time with more content.